says he sent a picture of the girl, but I didn't get anything. Oh, wait. You might. Can you guys hear or see me? That's my question. Okay, it says get back. You keep saying get back. Can you not see me or hear me? Okay, it's back. Okay. Just making sure. Because I got scared. I was like, oh my gosh, it says I'm online. And I was like, what happened? What it was is my internet dropped. It seems like lately. Let me find out what my actual snap is. How do I tell what my profile is? Oh, it's just that Daniel. Okay. My poor guy David, he is trying his best to impress this girl. What's it? My cousin Haley has a computer. That's why she's making a scary game. Yeah, I think Roblox, in order to make anything like that, you have to have a computer. Whereas, I guess to play a game on Roblox, you could play it on a tablet. Okay, it's telling me something. What? Oh, shoot. Get back into the game. That's not what I meant to do. That is not what I meant to do. That doesn't help. My poor guy, David. He has perfect timing, let me tell you. This whole stream is turning into me playing on Snapchat. I think that's a friend request on Snap. Yeah. There we go. Okay. See, that's the thing. Like, I don't do scary games. Oh my gosh, David. I'm neurotic about my internet connection now. And my sneak meter's still pinging, so there's a bad guy around. Where in the world is the way? Oh, we were right there. We came from that direction, so we gotta go this way. And I don't know why my sneak meter's pinging, because I don't think there's any more living raiders in this area. I don't think there are. I could be completely wrong. I'm gonna, like, get up and just run. Okay, that's where I was when I started shooting people. Okay, yeah, there's one of the bodies. Alright, and we're gonna go upstairs because we're after the bobblehead. That's what we're really, really after. Yeah, looting the kills is fun. Looting the kills is fun, don't get me wrong, but I'm really after the bobblehead. He's up here somewhere, and he's, I want to say at the, like, the highest point up here. You have to, like, climb this whole tower, basically, to find it. And I think he's over here. And my friend David is driving me nuts. I think he's over here. I could be wrong. Yeah, I'm wrong. He's not over here. I think he's over there. Yeah. I know where he is now. I literally ran basically past him. You gotta go around here, and there's supposed to be a body up here, because I shot someone up here, but they're gone. There's our bobblehead. It's the repair bobblehead. Now my fusion cores will permanently last 10% longer. Now let me see what he wants. I don't like talking on the phone. I'd rather text, maybe. Social anxiety. Well, I actually prefer neither. It's not necessarily social anxiety. It's just I'm always so busy. It's just I so rarely ever anyway, so yeah, I don't have like social anxiety. I'm what you would call a social introvert, meaning I don't like to go out and do stuff. I don't like to be around crowds, but you put me like, I already knew that stuff. You put me like in front of a camera with a microphone and people watching, and I will put on a show. Let me tell you, I will put on a show. And there's something else over here. I don't know exactly what, but we're gonna see. Wait, there might be a person over here. Nope, no person. Alright, so we have to go back to Ten Pines Bluff and tell them people that we killed the raiders, and then hopefully when we go back to talk to Preston, hopefully he won't start another settlement needs your help, although we both know. We know what time it is.
If you would.
I took care of those raiders for you.
Really? That's the best news I've heard in a long time. By the way, we've talked about it, and we've decided to support the Minutemen.
Well, that's nice.
I think it's worth giving.
Is it just me, or does she look completely different than she did before?
If we stand together.
Okay, so now we can use the workshop, which all we're going to do right now is increase our build limit by 100%. And I already killed the red roaches over there, so we're good. What I want to do now is run across that bridge and see if we can't spawn in some more enemies that we can kill and loot. That music is so cool, isn't it? Gotcha. I love shooting those birds out of midair. I'm sorry, I just do. Now, we literally just came from this area, so maybe nothing will spawn. But it was worth a shot. It was worth a shot. Okay, so we need to go tell Preston, if I'm not... No, Preston didn't give us that quest, actually. I don't think I have any quests from him other than, to talk to Sturgis, which I had said, okay, this was the plan yesterday. I had said that, I was going to get off work early, and come home and hop on the game off camera in order to go ahead and get the you know, you get with Sturgis and you make the bed, the crops, the power, that sort of thing real quick, so you can open up Sanctuary for like settlements and settlers and whatnot. And that didn't go according to plan because I got off work 30 minutes early, which was just enough time to run and go get my hair cut. And by the time I got home, then I did the color, styled it, and then I ate. And by then it was like 1:15, and I was like, oh crap, I've got to do my promoting. I've got to check on I got to upload my last video. I got to do my Discord, my Facebook, my groups, my Twitter. Like, I've got to do all this stuff. I've got to make sure that my weekly schedule is set. Like, I had a lot to do. So I didn't get to do that. So that's the quest that we have right now with Preston. And to answer your question, hit him first. That this is not original music. I mean, I have the original music playing right now. It is playing, but I have a mod that adds extra music to your background. It will not affect a copyright because the mod author allows anyone and everyone to download it and use it freely, copyright free, no trademark, none of that kind of stuff. So I don't have to worry about copyright strikes. And it just does something to the ambience. And we leveled up twice, so we need to go ahead and pick our whatever we want to pick. So I'm going to pick Gun Nut and Armorer for now. It does give it a little bit more of a creepy feel. I don't know if necessarily like survival horror like Resident Evil, but it does give it this, like where it builds up that little ning that it builds up. It does give it this like almost, I don't know, it's hard to describe. Kind of like you're really alone in a very dystopian area. Like it makes you feel like it's it's more immersive. I'll tell you something else, and I've never used it. Now, here's the thing. Bethesda, if you're wearing earphones, there's already like directional audio baked into the game in some instances. Like there are times when you're playing the game with the cans on and you're like, oh, that's coming from over here, or something's coming from behind. And you get that in certain instances of the game. But there's a mod, and I can't remember the name of it, and I don't have it installed. I've never installed it because that would be just too scary, especially when you're being mobbed by ghouls or something. But there's a mod that really like basically initializes the directional audio for pretty much every aspect of the game. Like when you're walking, when you're talking, when you're passing by people, when you're sneaking and you run into something, you'll hear, like if you hit a box, you'll hear the direction it goes in, and you can literally track it basically. It's crazy. And of course for battles and whatnot, or something stalking around like a Deathclaw that hasn't seen you yet, you know, that sort of thing. I thought about getting that for like, if I ever decide to like overhaul the game itself with like a horror mod or something, like a horror mod. That's hard to say. That word is just hard to say. You couldn't say terror. That's easier. But yeah, I've thought about downloading and installing that mod for something that would really require directional audio. I love a game that relies on audio cues. I really do. And there was a game I played once. Actually, Skyrim does that very well as well. It might have actually been Fallout, where I've been playing it with... Oh, it was Fallout, because I remember I had a conversation with Joseph once where I was wearing the cans, and he... when I have them in, I can't hear anything because they're noise-canceling headphones, so I can't hear him going up and down the stairs, or even standing in the doorway hollering at me. He'll have to flash the lights, and there have been times when he's flashed the lights while I've been playing that game in a very tense moment, and I've nearly messed myself. I hear him rattling around downstairs right now. Okay, I already killed that. That's right, I already killed that. Okay, so we're close back to Thicket. Yes. So let's see what Okay, we've got Mechanical Menace, Fire Support, Drunken Gnomes, Jewel of the Commonwealth, Rumor of a Ball, and Miscellaneous. So I guess the next quest, let me see what time it is. It is 3:27. This might be a shorter one. We might end it in a couple of minutes, but what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and... Wrong button. Can I please? There we go. We're going to run back to... It's this way. We're going to run back to Sanctuary. And normally I would fast travel, but just in the off chance that we might run across a really cool random encounter. Or, see a location we want to stop at. Just seeing if I could get in there and loot anything. I can't. There's a little building there, and I think there's a little building over here, isn't there? But nothing I really want to, like, fiddle with right now. And then... trying to see if Thicket has already, like, changed its look and been overrun with raiders, but I don't see anything. Okay. And we killed the synths and looted this dead guy, so we're gonna run back. Oh no, these, Bloodleaves have already respawned. The respawn rate, I've noticed, for some reason is crazy, and I don't have a mod for that. It seems like things are just respawning very fast. The way I can tell is if I look over here and there's a turret on top of that little camper. Oh, I see a doggy. And now my game has to load this cell, basically. I don't know if you guys have ever been running around playing Resident Evil, modded or unmodded, and it does this. It freezes while it has to load. You see the little thing down in the corner. The problem with the game is it wasn't optimized correctly when Bethesda built the game. And so you've got this lovely team of people, I don't know their names, but modders who have gone out of their way to fix glitches, bugs, and whatnot. Basically optimize the game to where it's a lot more playable and a lot more stable. And they came out with this lovely mod called the Unofficial Fallout 4 patch. Now, the same people who came out with the Unofficial Skyrim patch. And like I said, all it does is fix a lot of things, a lot of problems with the game. Now, sometimes you'll see the lighting flicker in this game. That's due to my ENB. That is not... I don't believe it's Bethesda's fault. I believe that's a flicker due to the ENB, the lighting ENB that I'm using. Sometimes it does that. Not very often. It's barely noticeable. I notice it because it's in my face, but you guys may not have even seen it. And if you did, sorry. I was just seeing if maybe the raiders had respawned in this area, but I guess not. The dead ones are still here. Some of them, anyway. There's the Deathclaw. And I haven't been down in the sewer or investigated many of the buildings here, really. But we're just gonna keep on trucking. I might actually park my character at the Red Rocket and leave Sturgis and his sanctuary rebuilding for tomorrow. We might just do that. You guys want to see the epitome of my building in Fallout 4? Right now in this playthrough, there's like 1 or 2 turrets over here. For those of you who haven't been watching my stream yet, I have a settler, some crops, and a little shack I built. And some water. That's it. That's all I've built here. This is their little house. This is all they got going on for them right now. But anyway, yeah, I think we're gonna actually leave our character here. I'm gonna drop some stuff off in the workshop. Drop off all my gear, well, all my crafting gear, and then the next time we log in, the first thing we're gonna do is make a run for Sanctuary because it's right over the hill, basically. Let me put my gun away so you guys can see our lovely character. This is Matthew, by the way, guys. For those of you who are fresh to the stream, this is Matthew. He's our escaped synth, and I downloaded this mod that's actually supposed to give men a wider stance when they walk. Let me toggle walking. That's not walking. That's walking. Basically, it gives them a slightly wider stance when they walk, like a real person would do. They tend to, and for me, it fills a couple of different like headcanon fantasies. The first being that that's how a man walks. Second of all, if you're wearing more gear, especially around the waist, you want to hold your arms out a little bit so they don't constantly hit it. And third, it's when he's standing still, it's kind of stiff. Like the way he's standing is kind of like, he's just kind of like standing there. And to me, like if you're a synth who has not been out of the Institute very long, you still haven't perfected the way a human would idly stand. And so you kind of stand there like that. Like it's almost, to me, that's how a synth would stand if they're not super, super familiar or comfortable with the way a human would stand. So it's a work in progress. It fits all those headcanons, and I love that. I love that. I love how versatile one mod can be for a playthrough. So we're gonna leave it there like that. I really, really want to thank you guys for going on this lovely little excursion with me. We're gonna blow this up a little bit so you guys can see me. Okay, I was just checking because it says my stream is disconnected. Attempting to reconnect. That was 25 minutes ago, but it may not have updated down here. Let me just get rid of that. Now it's showing I'm perfectly connected. I don't know. It's been a day for my internet, guys. When I change overlays, I guess you could say this is the bare bones one. This is the one I used to stream with. It shortens my window a little bit. Hoppy's barely in frame. But yeah, that's definitely a much smaller window. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. Thank you guys for keeping chat going. Also, don't forget to check out my my socials. I have linked below. I have my Twitter, my YouTube, my Facebook, my Instagram, my Patreon, and then in the panels below, I also have the Robots Radio Network. You guys should definitely check them out. That's where I got this lovely Enclave themed shirt. I love my Enclave. Oh, I'm off camera. That's where I got this lovely shirt. Yesterday was another Enclave themed shirt with a different design on it. And then tomorrow will be our Minuteman shirt that we have from them as well. I need to order some more, and I need to order either some Outer Worlds gear for when we stream the Outer Worlds, and a couple more ESO shirts. It's just the last time we ordered an ESO shirt, and we only have the one right now. That was a month-and-a-half long odyssey for something that should have arrived in 2 days. So, I'm a little leery. But, you know, COVID... Actually, COVID was ramped a lot further down than it is now. I don't know why it took so long. Anyway, thank you guys so much for being here with us today. Hoppy and we had a blast. We might... I don't know. I'll have to ask Mallory if she feels like it, but she might be in the next stream. We don't know. Anyway, if you check out my YouTube, please give me a subscribe and a like, and hit the bell icon for when I upload, which is almost every day. Almost every day. Like, this stream will go up tomorrow, but I'm caught up. Like, all of my streams from yesterday all the way to the beginning are all on YouTube now, so I'm very proud of that. That's been a labor of love. Like the videos and share them if you can. That really helps out the algorithm. And small stream, I'm not trying to be like the biggest stream in the world. That would be way too much for me to deal with. But I'd like to, at some point, not have to, like, have a day job. If I didn't have a day job, this would be a later in the afternoon to early evening show, and we could do so much more. And if you guys like my content on there and you'd like to I'm having a stroke. If you would, I can't get my words out. If you like my content and you would like to consider supporting, please check out my Patreon. I only have 3 tiers. They're extremely low because I'm not trying to, like, make millions off the backs of hardworking people who, you know, really can't afford to spend like $50 to $100 a month. I'm literally like chump change. I think my first tier is like $3. It's either 3 or 5. I'm not sure. I think it's 3. And each tier has the previous tier's rewards and then something or 2 somethings else. I haven't looked at it in a minute. And if you guys want to share my videos, you can share them on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram, on Etsy, on Pinterest, on whatever social media platform. Share them on Pornhub. I don't care. Thank you guys so much. I will see you guys on tomorrow's stream where we will go to Sanctuary and finish opening it up basically through Sturgis. Remember my sage words that I always say at the end of these streams. Be safe, be kind, and happy hunting.